At their emergence in the 90s, GMOs were heralded as a way of exploiting scientific knowledge to cheat nature, to grow more crops, pesticide-resistant crops, crops whose sheer volume could end world hunger. However, the reality of GMOs has fallen short of these expectations and lofty corporate promises. The global scientific community has been surreptitiously silenced in providing evidence of harmful effects of GMOs and the pesticides they can harbor. And GMOs simply haven't been around long enough for us to conclusively judge the long-term effects of them on humans. And while we may not yet know exactly how our health is being or will be affected, we're already seeing how these crops have been grown to the detriment of the soil, crop diversity, and by extension the environment. Companies producing genetically modified seeds have long been able to force their hand in the agricultural industry with little oversight as to their clandestine operations, and are only just recently beginning to be loosely regulated. The use of GMOs is not inconsequential. Keeping our health, the environment, and accountability of corporations in mind, GMOs should not be used.
Okay, 54 seconds. Go.
Intro?
Yeah.
She's down.
About 8 million people in the world are presently malnourished. 1 out of every 9 people grieve from chronic hunger. Almost 8 million children require specialized nutritional support. Crops can be produced more efficiently and quickly, along with still just being as nutritious. GMOs increase yield, which decreases the amount of land that must be used. The beneficial effects are not dubious. The smaller use of space can protect our planet. They also allow food to taste better. Sweeter apples can be increased in number through selecting favorable DNA along with other delicious fruits and vegetables. For example, bananas are often seed-filled when considered wild bananas. Through genetic modification, bananas can become seedless. Food is healthier along with tasting even better using GMOs. Genetically modified organisms are beneficial to the economic prosperity of modern society. GMOs are often spoke upon with slander and misconceived as dangerously mutated organisms. Many believe scientists keep the real facts clandestine. In reality, GMOs are just injected with DNA from organisms that already exist. Throughout the debate, our side will address benefits of the use of GMOs along with disproving many falsely true facts about the organisms. GMOs should be used.
1 minute, 12 seconds. Point 1, Con.
As previously stated in our introduction, genetically modified organisms should not be used. Genetically modified organisms clearly damage our soil and create numerous environmental issues that could potentially be avoided. However, society today has tried to slander our view on genetically modified organisms by giving us spurious information. First of all, GMOs are problematic because of their toxicity. Toxicity is a huge issue surrounding chemical pesticides and herbicides, which are commonly used in GMOs. They can also be toxic to non-targeted organisms in the ecosystem, such as bees and butterflies. Bees are extremely endangered species and important to the pollination of crops. Therefore, we are putting them in even more danger by using modern agricultural techniques such as GMOs. Evidence also suggests that small genetic changes in plants may produce even larger ecological shifts. This means that there is a chance for GMOs to become prevalent in weedy and certain agricultural conditions, since they are modified to be resistant to some agricultural techniques. If this occurs, superweeds could begin to form. About 15 years ago, when the first herbicide-tolerant crop was created, experts were concerned about the development of superweeds. Superweeds have become a major issue not only because of the damage they cause to the soil, but because they have evolved to withstand any form of chemical that is designed to kill them. The use of the variety of chemicals on our Earth's soil has caused our layer of topsoil to be sparse. 70% of Earth's topsoil is gone. It is being lost at 10 to 40 times the rate that it can be replenished because of these modern agricultural techniques. Overall, the use of genetically modified organisms is extremely harmful to our environment and the creatures in it and should not be used.
Okay, 1 minute, 42 seconds. Rebuttal.
All right. GMOs, you say, would lead to large weeds and whatnot, but GMOs actually lead to lower weeds due to the fact that they are genetically modified to withstand pesticides. And the yielding, you said, actually uses less land when we use GMOs.
Additionally, when you were talking about superweeds, there's the threat of them cropping up. But the idea that we shouldn't use GMOs in order to prevent from the creation of superweeds is like saying that we shouldn't use antibiotics for fear of creating superbugs. The GMOs can't provide a permanent fix, but they help mend things in the meantime.
Okay, 38 seconds. Row point one.
As previously stated, GMOs should be used specifically because an increase in GMOs will significantly escalate crop yield, thereby substantially decreasing and potentially ending world hunger. Genetically modified products are pioneering a successful coup in today's society, revolutionizing food production. As innovative technology develops, new means of production are popularized as they pose a practical solution to a global problem as old as time itself. As stated in Source D, less developed countries can benefit from any new technology that can increase food production and quality and lower food prices. GMO crops promise these benefits and therefore could play a leading role in alleviating malnutrition in these countries. For years, countries that are behind in terms of development have been struggling to keep up with population density in terms of agricultural production. The fact that GMOs are capable of producing a more plentiful and reliable annual crop is in itself enough to justify the use of such technologies. The products would, in addition, cost far less than what organic products cost today. These factors refute all spurious claims against GMOs, as they prove that using these products will start a worldwide initiative to end hunger. For example, one of the very first introductions to the concept of genetic modification can be found in the Green Revolution, a period characterized by rapid crop production in developing countries as a result of fertilizers, pesticides, and several crop alterations. As stated in Source C, the Green Revolution succeeded in the sense that it prevented the starvation catastrophe predicted by Thomas Robert Malthus. If early forms of GMOs can disprove the findings of an esteemed British demographist who devoted his life to population trends and predictions, imagine the possible impacts of modern GMO technology. With all facts considered, there is no way to repudiate the benefits of GMOs. The stakes are simply too high to remain a critic of these technologies, so ask yourself, what's more important than ending world hunger?
147. Rebuttal.
Organic farming by itself is actually completely capable of feeding the entire world. And by doing organic farming, you say that GMOs take less land, but it's actually just destroyed by the process. And because of all the chemicals used with GMOs, it's just also getting into the groundwater and contaminating our water. And roughly 1/3 of all food produced by humans is actually wasted, and that's where all the food is going, and that's why there's world hunger.
Okay, 30 seconds. All right.